Well, this week marks the 50th national park for us to visit here in the US. Let's go check out Biscayne National Park in South Florida and go see another slice of God's beautiful creation. So Biscayne National Park is actually the largest maritime park in the national park system. A whopping 95% of this park is actually water. So really the best way to see this park is to actually get out on the water. We decided to do 2 different boat excursions with the Biscayne National Park Institute. This is a nonprofit that partners with the National Park Service to really just offer access to visitors when they're visiting the park, but also provides research and other studies of the national park. We chose to do a 6-hour snorkeling tour with these guys, as well as a sunset cruise in the park. Let's go check it out. We begin this week at the Dante Fassel Visitor Center. We always like to start our time at any park at the Visitor Center. This allows us to get a lay of the land, speak to rangers to understand what programs are on offer during our visit, and most visitor centers will usually offer a good short 15 to 20 minute video that gives a good overview of the park, its history, and ecology. There's also a nice short jetty walk trail at the Visitor Center, which gives beautiful views looking out into the Biscayne Bay. This was such a great snorkeling experience. The great thing about it was there was only 6 of us on the boat, so it was a very small and intimate experience. The captain shared a lot of fascinating stories and history of the park, and we got to see quite a bit of wildlife on the boat ride out to our first snorkel stop, including some dolphins. Before we get into the snorkeling, a small caveat. This is the first time I used my GoPro in the water snorkeling. Definitely a learning experience for me, but I hope you enjoy some of the footage that I was able to capture. The barrier reef off of the coast of Florida is actually the 3rd largest coral barrier reef in the world and the only one in the continental United States. A bit of trivia I had no idea about. After our 2 snorkel stops, we headed over to the Boca Chica Key, which is a very small and historical island. It was pretty fun to explore and walk around. So we finished our time in the park by doing a 90-minute sunset cruise. This also was with the Biscayne National Park Institute, and the crazy thing is Lavinia and I were the only ones on this tour. We felt like we had our own private chartered boat. The captain and skipper were fantastic, and we got to learn quite a bit more about this park and see a beautiful sunset from Biscayne Bay. All in all, this was a fantastic experience. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's adventure. As always, we love national parks. And I just have to say, this chapter of our life still just feels surreal. We just recently crossed over 330 days of living in our van, traveling all over the US and Canada. It's hard to put into words this experience that we're having. I'll be honest in saying that it wasn't easy to walk away from our careers to enter into this life. Although, some aspects of that was pretty easy. And not every day of this lifestyle is easy and fun and adventurous. But all in all, we are just continuing to feel so blessed and just loving everything that we're getting to see and just all of these beautiful spots. And I just love being able to share with you all what we're seeing and what we're getting up to. Well, that's it for now. We'll see you on the road next time, and may God bless you.